So where does one go if they want to hang out with a bunch of cool YouTube guys, get a haircut, have a whiskey tasting, and get choked out by a 250-pound big pygmy? Austin, Texas, of course, obviously. I know, you're thinking, Jeremy, you were doing pretty well there for a while, bud. Now it's been like a month since your last upload. Come on. And you're right, it's been a minute, but it's been a crazy few weeks. My house, which is also my office and studio, has been going through a pretty major renovation. And along with that comes lots of people in and out, lots of drilling and sawing and noise, and all those things that come along with that don't make this exactly what I would call a conducive environment for shooting videos or concentrating on edits. But the good news is, by the end of this week, we should be totally done, everything wrapped up and back to full speed ahead, or as full speed ahead as you can get for me. Secondly, and what we're gonna talk about in today's video, is we had a little trip to Austin, Texas. If you've followed my channel for any length of time, you will know the folks over at Beardbrand are friends and longtime partners of the channel. Well, back a couple months ago, my buddy Carlos from Beardbrand called. My man, Carlos. They were having a 3-day-long shindig, a men's retreat, if you will, with some creators that worked with Beardbrand. Guys like my good buddy Taylor from Best Damn EDC, Talon Sai, Mike from Last Line of Defense, Carl Murowowski, along with some familiar faces from Beardbrand like Eric, Carlos, Greg, and Jeff. He asked if this sounded like something I would be interested in. Does a hobby horse have a wooden dick? So the wife and I gassed up the trail boss and made the 1,000-mile trek from St. Augustine to Austin. I dropped Allison off in downtown Austin where she was gonna stay with a friend of hers for the week and explore Austin. Then I drove 20 miles outside of downtown Austin to the 5-acre straight baller status property Beardbrand rented for the week. I want you guys to appreciate this property, right? So we got this. This is the secondary house. Over here, there's the main house. I think you can sleep, I don't know, probably 8 or 10 people in this. There's like 3 beds, it's ridiculous. And then the main house, I think there's another 5 or 6 bedrooms. This is the pool area. Very, very nice. I've never been to Austin, Texas, but I have to say, it's really pretty here. I like it. It kind of reminds me of Florida a little bit in climate, and it's much hillier here though, which I like. But it's beautiful here. This is the second kitchen. Super cool backdrop there. Gas range, huge island, on pool table, double stack queen beds. 6 of them, so you can fit a shit ton of people in here. And here there's a bathroom that is more like, I mean, it's super dope. I don't know, it's almost like more like a locker room. Sinks and whatnot, 2 big walk-in showers, 2 shitters, cool little sitting area. Tay-Tay's room, we won't look in there too much. Bathroom, or bedroom, bathroom. This is the room I'm staying in. Full king bed, another bathroom, cool shower, craziness. And this is the second house. This isn't even the main house. Peep that pool area out here though. Being a content creator, YouTuber, whatever you call what we do, an easy habit to fall into is always having a camera in your hand. Always just recording everything. Hobbies turn into a job, and you're never really fully relaxed and present because everything's a possible video. Well, I think a house full of creators appreciated the difference in being able to get away, because for like the first 2 days, I saw barely ever a camera. Beardbrand brought in a personal chef, which was really great. That girl could cook. The weather was great, the place was great, the company was great. it was just fun. Everybody was really taking the time just to relax, hang out with people that do the same job. You know, it's weird because YouTube can kind of be a little bit of a solitary career at times because it's kind of a weird job. So getting a chance to hang out with a bunch of guys that all do the same thing was a really cool experience, an opportunity for all of us to just kind of hang out and shoot the shit about all the stuff that goes on with doing this craziness as a career that we normally can't talk to with normal people about because they don't get it. This is also the first time I got to meet a lot of these people in person. Taylor, for instance, known him, very good friend of mine. We do a podcast together, for God's sakes, but I've never met the guy in person. All the other guys, it was really awesome to meet. Also, they're all guys that loosely run in the same YouTube circles that I do, have very similar channels or similar hobbies as I do, and it was just awesome to get to meet everybody. On day 3, however, we did finally break the camera embargo. We busted out the cameras, got in the truck, and Carlos, Taylor, and I drove in to get a tour of the Beardbrand facility and check out the Beardbrand barbershop because your boy hadn't got a haircut in like 3 months and I was looking homeless. Taylor getting those Instagram bangers. God damn, exposure's fucking, it's like, so bright. Is that a...
So it's an old man's dick.
So,
and obviously the shrunk turtle.
So the Beardbrand building has a neon dick on the front of it. That's, I mean, it was an interesting, bold choice, but hey. This is a cool place though, man. Like, I dig all the wood paneling. Oh, dude.
I told you this building
and then
would make you jealous.
When I miss Britain, which is never, I go in there.
Cause you got the little telephone?
Here is where we create some of our little testing magic. Live there.
You know how cool of a studio space this would be, Taylor, if we had this much room?
Dude, I know. Like I've recorded around here.
Well, I mean, there's just so many cool backdrops. I mean, you got this thing over here. I mean, look at this fucking sign. This sign is pimp. I've got some studio envy right now. If you guys know, I mean, the backdrop of my stuff looks okay, but like my cigar lounge is like 11 by 12, and my main office, the bigger area, is a 20 by 20 room, which is enough room for doing what I got to do. But I mean, all this natural light in this place. I mean, we don't have any lights on right now. This is all just natural light. This is a really cool place. All right, Carlos, let's continue the tour. I've got my coffee. Where is it? Is this mine? Oh, yes, thank you.
People come and knock at the front door thinking this place is a casino. I'm like, no, man. Oh, but you have a casino sign. Oh yeah, we do.
This is the office space, yeah? If I had this much room in my studio, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. If you're into Beardbrand, look at that. That's the stuff.
But that's the stuff. Oh wait, it's the utility bar. Damn it!
That's the old money though. You had the right stuff. Where is it?
I thought it was the... I liked it.
Old money. Old money.
I thought it was the cologne. But
It's the cologne.
That's 4 Vices.
Yeah, we were looking at the old money.
They're probably sold out of old money because it's by far the best scent. I'm just saying. Ooh, the new packaging. You guys have not seen the new Beardbrand stuff. A little sneak peek here. Changing out the bottles, changing out some of the labeling. Just hold on a second. Let's get over here in the light so we can see. 4 ounces. 4 ounces! They moved to a 4-ounce bottle for the same price. Oh, killing it. This is my man Bob.
What's up, everybody?
He's gonna be shaving my beard. I'm going like baby smooth. That's fucking with y'all, man. I'm not doing that shit. There's no way.
It's ready and everything.
Dude, you can't even get that near my beard. Are you crazy? Get away from me. We're gonna try to clean up this shit though and make me a little more presentable. That shit right there. Come on. Come on, Bob fucking crushed it. There may not have been any cameras in the first 2 days, but on that third day, the last day, you could tell it was a house full of people that did YouTube. There was cameras everywhere. There was collabs, there was cameos. You couldn't look in any direction without seeing somebody in vlog pose. It was actually pretty amusing. And everybody kind of collaborated and did some cool videos. Talon did a fun video about how most people that are YouTube people or content creators feel about the term influencer. Spoiler alert, most of us hate that term. Mike from Last Line of Defense, the only fairly non-bearded guy there, he did a video about growing a beard out because I think we all talked him into giving his beard a chance. He was thinking that he did not have a good enough beard to grow one, but I think all of us bearded guys there talked him into letting it grow and seeing what it actually looked like. And he did a whole video about that, which was really fun. And Mike, by the way, if you're watching this, I've noticed you're still letting it grow, man. I'm proud of you. It's coming in nicely. Just be patient. I did a fun segment, a podcast on Carl. He's actually, I think, posting that on his channel soon. And of course, last but certainly not least, my buddy Taylor. We did a pocket dump on his channel. He actually did a pocket dump of pretty much everybody there. And I will say, because I drove, I definitely had the best one. Not to the people's fault. Flying, you can't bring a lot of knives and guns and stuff like that, but I drove, so I had pretty much my full load out, which is good. And if you guys have watched the podcast at all that me and Taylor do, you'll know meeting Taylor in person for the first time, normal antics ensued. You guys all know Tay. And as usual, Taylor is already being a dick.
You forgot your drink.
I did not forget my drink. Trying to get me to drink Truly all weekend. It's been horrible. I'm gonna lick you.
What is it?
I think we're going by a liquor store because he wants to buy some.
We don't have to go for me.
We can go.
We don't have to go for me.
We can go. It was kind of a my take. Taylor, how good was that espresso creme brulee?
That good.
It was that good. Holy shit! Look at all those bees. Look at the fucking bees. Dude, there was like a whole gang of bees that just came flying out of that bush.
They're bees. They don't want you.
I'm like, honey, bitch, of course they want me. What are you talking about? You're bottom. You're a power bottom. I don't want to hear it. So, I hate to give you credit for anything because you're a dick.
Jeremy's going to show me what's in his pants. I told him I didn't want to see it.
He already knows what's in my pants. You know what I'm saying?
It was mushrooms and shallots and some other cream on there. It was really good.
Taylor likes the cream. I'm just saying. Definitely lots of fun getting to not only hang out with all those guys, but getting to collaborate and do some fun stuff on other people's channels with them. That was a lot of fun. Well, I'll put links to everybody's videos that they did so you can kind of check out everybody's stuff. Fun to watch other people's stuff, plus it'll get you a different kind of angle of some of other people's experience of the week in Austin with the Beardbrand stuff. So lots of fun. Now, one of the things that was most in my lane that we did while we were there that I really enjoyed and it was a lot of fun, and we had a special guest for it, is we did a whiskey tasting. Now, we're in Austin, Texas. We're doing a whiskey tasting. Who could be the guest appearance here that would make sense? Let's see if we just rotate. Oh, look who it is!
We're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna have a good time. I mean, if Rex is here, you guys know. There's a liquor store down the road from me that has a bottle of Ardbeg 25.
Okay.
It's super fucking expensive though.
Yeah.
It's like $1,000.
So before you jump on that, I'm gonna pour you the oud dog.
I've had it. I love it.
Yes. Now I have had pretty much every Ardbeg that exists at this point.
Okay.
I keep going back to the oud dog.
So don't spend $1,000.
Well, hold on.
He's like, I didn't fucking say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Now, if you're gonna buy it anyway, just make sure that I'm there.
And make sure we at least get a sample
There you go.
or something. But yeah, I've been staring at the bottle for like 6 months. It's on the top shelf in the liquor store, and it's like $1,000. And every time I tell them, I'm like, you dirty little bitch. I'm gonna have you one day. But then I was like, you know what? Rex might be, because you've had it, haven't you?
Yeah, I pretty much had. I was in Ardbeg a couple of months ago.
Oh, well, yeah.
And the distillery manager gave us a tour, and he's an amazing guy. It was kind of a clutch move. He wasn't expecting us.
Right.
He was about to go home. I was like, you're not going home. Pretty much anything Ardbeg at this point, we've had it, and I keep going back to the oud dog. Now, there's a very official way of pronouncing it, though.
It's. Go ahead. I always feel stupid pronouncing it on camera. I'm always like, oob,
You just gotta own it, man.
Oob dal, but you just have to really, you gotta lean into the squeak.
Yeah.
Oob dal. This is an Angel's Envy rye. I don't think I've had that one.
Yeah.
This was my pick.
It was.
And it's great.
I hate to give you credit for anything because you're a dick, but it actually is really good. What do you think, Rex?
I get a maple syrup and a brown sugar on this taste.
It's good though. You like it?
Yeah. Oh, I do. I like the hell out of it.
I'm digging it.
It's very different.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right.
Sometimes
Are you a whiskey guy, Rick?
I enjoy whiskey, but I don't know anything about it.
So this is cool for you because you get to taste a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, it's great. I can start ranking them. That last one, that blue run was pretty good.
Yeah?
Wasn't it pretty good? I like Old Forester too. I thought the red breast was interesting, but it wasn't my jam. But I could see how people love it.
I actually put the Old Forester in the list.
Oh yeah, it's in the list.
Are you drinking? Are you over here drinking?
You don't know me, Dumbledore.
Next up, we're gonna do an Isla, and I want to say this is probably the first time a lot of these guys have had an Isla whiskey.
This is Ardbeg. For the people that love peat in their Scotch.
It's how you pour it. When I say a little bit, this is good.
But see, I was trying to share with you, Talon.
You know, we've shared enough this week.
You said you were whiskey curious, so I want to see your first attempt at an Isla whiskey.
Based on the smell, it ain't gonna be good.
Unique experience.
All these guys are.
It's a unique experience.
I love it, but a lot of people. Have you had an Isla before, Talon?
Tastes kind of like a marker.
It's
Oh. At first I'm like, oh, not
It's
bad.
like
And then,
it's like I licked a dry erase board.
like,
This is my shit.
this is your shit.
Yes.
It's like campfire.
No.
that is campfire. He's like, no, make it stop.
You like this? What? I will never trust any advice coming from you again. Oh my god.
Campfire.
It's something you would drink again.
I mean, yeah, because I'm a fucking idiot, but I don't enjoy it right now. Maybe I will in the future, though.
Let me try one more.
When I grow up.
When I grow up.
Horrible.
Have you ever had an Isla?
No.
Yo, you've never had one. I thought you had had one before.
No, I think I'm gonna like it. Smells like food. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
See, a lot of guys.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I want to eat this up.
So Rex has got a special one for us here. Which one is this, Rex?
This is going to be the Talisker 43.
40. So, hold on. Did you say 40? Like it's 43 years?
43. It gets harder and harder to get a whiskey older than me.
Yeah, I know.
That one?
Every year.
Yeah.
I'm 44, so it's not technically older than me, but it's the closest I've had. That is an impressively old whiskey. This thing was put in a barrel like a year when I was 1.
It went into the barrel about 1978.
Woo! Ooh. That is fantastic.
What does this run?
It's going to be somewhere between $4,000 to $8,000.
Holy shit! Hold on, what? I'm sorry, could you say that number again?
This is somewhere between $4,000 and $8,000.
God damn, oh God. I just dropped my camera. I feel weak. That?
We did an episode that was lining up everything from the 10 to the 20 to the 43. It's so different over time.
Yeah, because like everybody recommended Talisker, I think 10 to me. So I went and got a bottle and I was like, that is special.
Yeah, no, it's a phenomenal whiskey.
Yeah, that's special.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, here's the thing. It's fun to have an ancient whiskey with a really high price point. It's a story. But if we're being really, really analytical about it, is it really thousands and thousands of dollars better than what you can get for, $50 to $150?
Probably not.
Yeah.
But it's a cool story.
There you go, the Oopda.
But the Oopda. But it's a cool story,
Yes.
and you're drinking a little bit of history. You know what I mean? Which is a cool experience.
Yes.
But goddamn, it's an expensive experience. What an awesome way to close out one hell of a trip. Enjoying some good whiskey than sitting around a fire with a cigar and enjoying that nice Texas evening with some super good dudes. Hold up, pump the brakes. Jeremy, where is the you getting choked out by a pygmy part? Fear not, young grasshopper. I am not gonna leave you hanging. Another one of the awesome experiences I had while in Austin was getting to wrestle with Justin Wren. If you guys do not know Justin Wren, he is a professional MMA fighter. He has been on the Ultimate Fighter. He's fought a lot in Bellator, has been on the Joe Rogan podcast multiple times. He's about 6'2", weighs about 250, and is basically a guerrilla Viking. Also, one hell of a nice guy, by the way. I mean, the guy digs wells for tribes in the rainforest so they have clean drinking water. Super good dude. He might kill you, but he's a super good dude. Now, when I say wrestled with him, please take that in the loosest possible definition of the word. It was really more like me flailing about as I was getting manhandled by a silverback gorilla. I would have more footage of the event, but it's kind of hard to hold a camera while you're failing miserably to fend off a Viking that is trying to put you to sleep. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to see what it was like to lock up with a professional fighter though. Kind of a once in a lifetime experience really. You may think you can hold your own until you come up against someone who beats people up for a living, and I promise you, it will change your opinions of how prepared you are to defend yourself. Against an average person maybe, but you get somebody that's trained, it is a very humbling, eye-opening experience. I immediately came home and started researching jiu-jitsu schools because I realized how woefully underprepared I was. I mean, he literally could do whatever he wanted and I could do nothing to stop him. It was very fun, I enjoyed it, but definitely eye-opening. Very cool experience. Okay, let's shut this one down. I'm sure this has already been like a 20-minute plus video, but I didn't put one out for a month, so we're making up for lost time. But before we go, I do have some really cool news to tell you guys, and we have to pick a winner from last video's giveaway. I know it's been like a month, so you guys probably forgot, but your boy didn't. We have to announce a winner for a giveaway. First though, the exciting news. I have been working on a collaboration with the folks at Beardbrand for months now, and it's finally ready. Now, you'll notice this says utility oil and not beard oil, and that's because the new stuff, the new packaging, and the new oils they've come out with are good for everything. So you can use this in your beard, you can use it on tattoos and stuff like that. You can do post-shave oil. You can use it like a cologne, put it on your wrist and stuff. It's like an all-purpose oil, and it still works just as good as ever to keep your beard healthy and happy. This is a new scent that I've been working on with these guys, and now you're getting 4 ounces of this stuff for the same price you used to get an ounce. So for any of you guys that said you love Beardbrand, but the one gripe you had was they were a little expensive, you can't say that anymore. This is a limited edition special scent fragrance utility oil that I worked on with the guys at Beardbrand to develop, and we're calling it Bold Fortune. I am super stoked about this stuff, and I think we nailed it. Think like charred white oak, vintage leather, a touch of oud. If you don't know what oud is, look it up. This stuff smells glorious. Basically, if heaven had a scent, I think that's what this would smell like. I'm gonna go bold statement, and I'm gonna say I like this even better than Old Money, which is my all-time favorite beard oil. We're planning on dropping it, I think the end of this month. We're gonna try, if all goes well, it should be out sometime the end of this month. So definitely keep an eye out. Also, I will put a link down below. If you click that, it will sign you up for like a wait list so you can be notified as soon as this stuff is available, because it is a limited run. This isn't gonna be a always available scent for these guys. This is just one that I did with them, and we're gonna offer it for a limited time. When it's sold out, it's gone. All right, so enough about that. Let's do the giveaway winner real quick like. All right, and the winner is Josh Lloyd. Josh says, this was in the last video we did about the mill scale taste test. Josh says, I am very familiar with mill scale. I live about 45 minutes from their shop. I have spent some time looking at their merch. They have awesome merch. Hashtag Beardbrand, hashtag smoking them meats. Josh, congratulations, my brother. You will be getting a little bundle pack of some Beardbrand products from your profile pics. It looks like you got a beard, so you will be able to take full advantage of the awesome Beardbrand products coming your way. Appreciate you watching, appreciate you commenting, and yes, I agree, mill scale is the tits. Okay, last, let's do the giveaway for this week, which being what this video has been about, I mean, we got to do another Beardbrand bundle. I mean, it's fitting, right? Okay, so rules for the contest are as always. You got to be a subscriber to the channel. You got to smash that like button. And this week, let's do, comment below, hashtags. We'll do hashtag Beardbrand and hashtag Bold Fortune, because that's the new beard oil I have coming out. So we'll do those two hashtags. Hashtag Beardbrand, hashtag Bold Fortune, and then I will draw a winner live in the next video. As always, we still got a couple of these scumbag scammers perusing the comments, so if you don't see me announce your name, you didn't win anything. If you get some random comment telling you to contact me or telling you won some random shit, if you don't hear me say it, you didn't win, don't fall for it. The Austin trip was awesome. One last time, huge thank you to the guys at Beardbrand for having such an awesome event. We had a great time. It was great meeting all the guys there and getting to hang out with some fellow YouTubers. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the weekend. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. That always helps us out. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you on board. I hope everyone is having a fantastic week, and we will see you in the next video. Frickin' tropical storm. Another tropical storm. Can you believe that shit? We just had one like a month ago. It's November. Most of the country getting ready for Thanksgiving. Here in Florida, frickin' tropical storm. Actually, hurricane. Down south where it hit, hurricane. By the time I got up where I'm at in Florida, tropical storm. But still, frickin' ridiculous.